Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle. I'm a certified tarot reader, and today we have the pick a card reading on the new beginning. So I have 3 parts for you. What will be the new beginning for you possible? So we all can choose a way or a new way or whatever, or just the old ways we lived or we have done things. And new beginnings, that what is possible for us now. Yeah, I'm gonna see in the cards what will be possible for you to choose in your life. If you make this choice or don't, this might not be good or bad or something. It's just a personal decision then for you. But what I will do is I'm gonna just see for you guys what will be possible to walk a new path, for example. Yeah, do you get the idea? So this is not an invitation that you must change something, that it's even intelligent to change something. Sometimes it's good to just stay where you are, but we're gonna just see that in the cards. Why do I mix actually this pick a card reading with the death of Queen Elizabeth II? I just thought very much to make a video also on some thoughts about death and new beginnings. Because very much it is for me a link to both, yeah. And now Queen Elizabeth died with she was very, very old. She was also sick, so her it was just, I believe, a good time to die for her. I know that, you know, so everybody who is really old and very sick, you know, might rest in peace, and I believe that she will have a good place, you know, in the spirit realm. What I also want to know is, and I hope that you guys are not too huge fans of Queen Elizabeth II and you're not too sad that she passed away. I think that for an old person it is, you know, quite bad to to stay on this earth and have pain, yeah, or be sick or something like that. I believe that she did a very good job. I believe the job of a queen is a lot of responsibility, yeah. And let's see what will be in the future. So we will have Charles then. And I want to know here in the cards, and I first gonna pull a card on the question, which energy is now you know, is setting free for the collective? Because I got the answer, or I got the information as a medium also, that, and I'm not a traditional English medium, yeah. A medium in England, and I'm also, you know, dressed quite English. A medium in England is somebody who really learned to speak with with the spirit realm. So very much, you know, in detail. What I do very much is you know, solving problems, you know, with knowledge. And I'm a professional card reader, and I also like to use also data with the human design, the numerology, and the astrology, and then I can help you very much. Yeah, so this is a difference. You can also Google it if you like to. I don't know if you're from England. When you're from England, you guys, then please say hello in the comment section. Hello. And if you want to know more and you don't know how it is in England, you know, how many years a real medium in England is actually learning to become a medium, then you can also, of course, Google that or so, yeah. I'm not a medium, but, you know, you know, you can have abilities to, you know, to also receive messages from people who are dead, let's say, or just not anymore on that earth. Which energy? And the pick a card reading will be soon. If you wanna know my thoughts on death and rebirth, and I'm gonna say something about that first, and then the pick a card reading will start, and you will find the timestamps in the info in the comment section. I'm gonna provide the first timestamp when the choice of the pick a card is happening, so you don't need to listen to all my speaking, but you can if you want to. And for the other piles, like first pile, second pile, and so, I invite you to write it down for me. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, and you can also, when you're commenting, you can also tell me what you would wish for a pick a card for me. Okay, so don't be shy with your wishes. I appreciate you to watch here. Thank you so much. Okay, so the energy for the collective, for the whole world, is now the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting. You guys. And this is what I feel very much when a person died. And Queen the Second, yeah, she is a very, very big public figure. And for the collective, she is bringing a new earth. That she went away, that she left the earthy realm, yeah, the material plane here, the earth, with her death, makes a new beginning, a new earth for us, yeah. Collectively, there are material new beginnings possible for everybody on this planet somehow. For those who are more close to her, it will be more obvious, this energy. But for everybody else, there will be maybe an opening for new opportunities materially. Yeah? And this is the magic when somebody goes away, let's say, passes away. They always leave some new energy. This is my personal experience from my personal life, and I can imagine that such a big figure like Queen Elizabeth II, that she leaves something very collective also, yeah. And I believe very much for those who have more closer contact to her, like family and so, they feel it more. Here are collectively now things possible that has to do with a new housing, new jobs, new opportunities to make money. Yeah? Also moving somewhere, stuff like this. Okay? This is possible for the collective. Okay? Soon I'm gonna do in this video this pick a card readings, then just see in the info box. And not info box, comment section, how I said already. And now I'm gonna tell you a little bit. It's a bit of story time. We now very cozy. We can sit down here. I hope you got your coffee, your tea. Oh yeah, you guys, your tea. I have coffee and tea. I'm a bit crazy with with drinking liquids. I just love water. I love tea. Yes, I love champagne and red wine too. I love coffee donations and champagne donations. So if you like my videos and you find like, hey, she's making a nice job, so you can always book, of course, a personal reading with me, so you can always write me an email. It would be very, very nice to read from you if you want to. So actually my email address is there underneath in the info box always for you. Yeah, so if you have any sort of issues, so you can always contact me. This is not a booking yet. This is just the information, and you receive from me the information mail how to book a reading. Okay, so this is very much like not a booking or something. This is the first, and the second is I also do music oracles for those who don't know me. So just subscribe to my channel and you can watch the music oracle very well. So everybody, every month will have a song, and I perform these songs also in my own creative expression. Yeah, so just you can also check out my channel. And if you think that this is a lot of work and a lot of putting time into it, a nice donation would be very nice from you. the donations, they will go to the music. So, you know, every donation is really into the channel. Somehow that you see actually how I make the videos, you know, for stuff like a microphone, for example, you know. So it is always just back to you then. The same like back to you then. What we give comes back to us. It's also very much a karmic thing, yeah. Back to you then. Back to you. I feel so English. It's so crazy. I have a open G center. This is so crazy. It's very much like today and this is human design. You don't need to understand human design fully now, but it's always it's maybe interesting to Google it somehow. And it goes that far that I identify somehow unconsciously very much with a situation of you know, of her death, let's say. And then I dress myself to this morning, and I didn't put these clothes on because I planned to make a video about Queen II. No, it just happened. It's just because I was so much, you know, flowing into these energies that this happens, and you know, everybody's like, you know, the news are full of that. So yes, of course, we are doing that because the channel, it's good for the channel to, you know, to be in the algorithm and so, but it's not because of that. I was really putting on these trousers and then I looked English and I thought like, yes, of course, we do a video about her now, you know, or just, and then interestingly enough, talking about death was also very much present this morning in my head, in my mind. When it is always, you know, nature, and we don't understand these things anymore. We don't get it, yeah? Everything is so automized and whatnot, and we are just not so much into nature anymore. This is obvious for us, for everybody, more or less obvious, but of course everything is very automatic. We are driving cars, this, that. We are not living really with the earth anymore, with nature. We are living in buildings and whatnot. Yeah, this is just a little bit, you know, far away from nature, so to speak. Normally, when you I don't know how to talk about it elegantly. There is no way to talk about it elegantly. But when you eat something, yeah, and you get rid of and you digest your food. You digest your food, and now I need really a very elegant word. So, you know, when you just, you know, and then you get rid of your food, you know, like there. Out of that, actually, this belongs to the earth back. This is actually the best way to let new plants grow, to let a tree grow. You get what I mean? So everything what you're giving back to the earth, something new is growing, yeah? And this is death and rebirth, basically, yeah? That's why we are also burying our ancestors into the earth, because unconsciously we are still knowing this. Yeah, we also know it consciously, but it's not that we are not conscious about these things anymore. Yeah, when you have a piece of paper and you burn that piece of paper, the ashes becomes earth. And Queen II collectively brings us the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here. How I said, a new earth, a new path. New and money is the energy of Pentacles. Pentacles are in the tarot the earth. This is earth. It's material energy. Earth, money, just the same. Yeah, we had food as in the past from nature. When you wanted to eat something, you went to the tree and grabbed that fruit. You had these wild herbs, let's say, and you were making your food out of the herbs growing actually just outside. This is actually what we forgot. We forgot all these things. Yeah? When you think that you are not pretty enough, that you're not rich enough, that you're not good enough, just believe that even your shit, yeah, makes a huge big tree grow. So everybody's good enough. Yeah. Of course, life can be also funny, you know. Life can be philosophically, but also funny at the same time. And this is what I want to transport to you. Yeah. You can also make oracles out of songs. Yeah. You can. What I love to do with my super open G center, I have there no activation. I believe Queen Elizabeth has that also. Because I checked out her chart, her human design chart, and just, you know, I just make short human design. You don't need to get human design fully, yeah, to understand this video. I still gonna, you know, in a second or so, I'm gonna talk further about the rest. She has, like me, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. She has, like me, the undefined G center. This is the G center. And this is undefined in her human design. She was very, very conditioned in her life, yeah? You know, being a queen in the Buckingham Palace, there is so much responsibility. There is not so much space for your own personality all the time, yeah? It was even, I believe, for her destiny, because being this queen here, yeah? And not everybody who has an undefined G-center is a queen. Even though you're a manifester and I'm a manifester. So let's not misunderstand, yeah? So this is, there is more understanding to it, what I want to say. And, yeah, because, you know, very, very different people are watching and not everybody is standing at the same, you know, in the same game, okay. And, so this is collectively possible for all of us. Yeah, to have some new earth. She's leaving earth. She's leaving a seed, a new seed that you can grab, even though you never known her. This is the message now here. Yeah. Many religions say that people who died or so, that they are still on the earth for several days. I believe in the Islamic religion. They say around 80 days or something, but I don't want to lie. You can correct me always in the comment section, please, yeah? Maybe you know it better or more correctly, but I believe that these were around about 80 days, they say. I heard that the soul from somebody who died is still on the planet, yeah? And now I tell you a personal story, and this personal story goes like this. So I am not a traditional English medium or so. I'm not. I'm a very talented tarot reader. I'm a Pisces sun. I also have in my astrology a lot of, you know, where astrologers would say, oh, you are actually a medium or you have the talent for it. But to be really an English medium, you have to really have the schooling, really studying it. They really studied that over years. The same like a human design analyst or so, yeah? Or a very, very good astrologer or something like that. I'm a tarot reader. I also had a certificate made. I don't think that everybody needs a certificate or a school to make tarot. I can just say from myself that after I was doing tarot for over 10 years for friends and for myself, of course, there were a lot of experiences already on that. But after I went, I just did this course. It was over 6 months. So it was not really, you know, studying, but just a course. But over 6 months, very, very intense. my tarot reading improved differently. Yeah, so you know, it's just like, of course you don't need officially something for something, and I believe when you have, you know, ancestors and you know, a grandma, an aunt who's teaching you the tarot, and they're all like kind of medium thing, family or something, you can learn everything also in different ways. Okay, so this is not a must to have this. Yeah, cheers. But there can be very well differences. This is what I want to say about that. Okay, but they don't need to. So what I have a sense for the spirit realm, and I can talk to angels, I can talk to ascended masters, but not in a crazy way. Yeah, it's not that I just see, you know, like, you know, Hollywood or somebody standing there. It's not like this. It's more like it's more like thinking of somebody. It's more like, you know, when you think about somebody, or just, you know, it's like you see, when you close your eyes, in your mind, a face. But it's a face that you never saw before. Okay? So, you know, and these are people who are showing off, who are just, you know, like talking to me. And, oh, it's a bit cold here. We already have autumn. well, well, I start talking like, you know, it's very weird. I mean, Queen Elizabeth was a very good queen because she was conditioned like a queen. But she did that very well, yeah. Well, and so I see these persons from the spirit realm, and they're talking to me, give me tips, this, that, anything. I also, and that happened to me several times, not very often, because we don't know so many people who die, right? I mean, how many people do you know who died in your family, friends, neighbors? Actually, they are not every day. So, I mean, bear with me. You know, no. It's very rare. Thank God, yeah? We don't want that so often. I tell you a story. I can tell you more stories. I tell you this story. And I told that also a client I had a reading with, because we had this, a similar topic on that. And once I was standing in the shower. That was where I lived. It was like now 20 years ago, you guys, or so, or more. So many years, yeah? And I was just in the bathroom in the early years somehow, and I felt very much, and I was alone at home, and I felt that I'm not alone right now. It was a feeling that somebody else was also in the bathroom with me. But nobody was there. I knew that I was alone, and I was alone. Later on, you know, I had clothes on again. A good friend of mine called me, and she asked me, a girlfriend, yeah, you know, a woman, and she asked me if she could sleep at my place because she was afraid and sad because her grandma passed away. There is, for me, no doubt about that this grandma was kinda in my bathroom because I feel it very much that they are still on that planet when they don't immediately go somewhere, you know, in this new world somehow. And I don't think that every dead person stays here on Earth. Maybe some go earlier, but I'm not sure about that. You know, this is not my expertise. Not to 100% how I explain so. Then second story, and this story, you guys, is a story when you are afraid or when you think that that could trigger you, it's maybe better to switch that video to the pick a card. Yeah, when you watch the pick a card, you don't wanna, listen to the story here because you think it could trigger you. So be careful, and I don't know, not everybody has the same stable psyche who are watching these videos. That can be a little trigger warning, okay? So you can always move this video. You don't need to listen to all the talking, how you want to. The second story is, so this is trigger warning now. The second story is, now this is not so long ago. It's maybe a month ago now, a month or 2 months. I don't know anymore. Maybe a month or 2. And I was here in my apartment, very normal. And then I felt one evening that somebody was where my entry door is. That they, went into the corridor or something, yeah? And there is a door, and here is my room, somehow. And I felt like somebody's here. Again, the same feeling like years before in the bathroom. Next day, and I had the urge, you guys, I had the urge to clean my apartment. And I was making here even space clearing to really get rid of the old energies, yeah? Space clearing, you can also Google also. I make my own clearing here. It works perfectly, by the way. I have the feeling, and I feel energies, yeah? This is a spray with salt. Go. And the next day, because I felt this presence of this whoever it was in the evening, and then after the night, the next afternoon, it was like kind of 11 o'clock or something in the afternoon. Somebody rang the bell here, and I was watching, through the door. There is this little thing through the door. I was watching who's that. I don't like to open doors, I must tell you. I don't think it's necessary. You don't need to when you live in Germany, unless it's the police, but whatever. And I was seeing a guy, and he was, and I live in Germany, and he was screaming. He was just nervous. He looked nervous. He was walking a little bit back and forth. He was very nervous and afraid and emotionally charged somehow. And he was saying the name Anne, and that means mother in a Turkish language, okay? But he was emotional, yeah? He was just like, just saying mother all the time. And I thought like, okay, something with his mother. It was for me obvious that this guy just needed help. So I was opening the door, and he explained to me that something is with his mother, and he was nervous. And it was just the opposite door from my apartment, the opposite door. And the door was open. And I thought like, okay, he was kind of warning me that something is with his mother. And then he ran into the apartment. I walked after him and saw his dead mother lying like this on the couch. There is like, blood everywhere. And it was smelling of alcohol. I think she drank this night, and she was committing suicide because she didn't want to go to this home of old people. And he said like she wanted to die all the time. She always was talking about to die, and now she succeeded. And he cried, and he wanted that I call the police. So I grabbed my phone and gave that to him, yeah, because I don't know, I believe that that somebody who's very much energetically bound on this situation was his own mother. He would call this this not police, but this doctor, so ambulance, faster than me, you know, because he was like very talking fast, and it was better than he did that. So I gave him this phone just. Yeah, and so on and so on. Then the ambulance came and whatnot. And that was my first encounter with a dead body. It was a shock. It was a shock, but it was not that very huge shock. It was, it's part of life, yeah. And I believe that it was my neighbor. Mrs. I don't know what's her name, you know, on the bell, nothing is standing. Dertli Axinger. I don't know what they call. Mrs. Whatnot. Who knows? And, you know, a very old woman, very, very thin. She was very, very thin, like the, you know, people, you know, old people are becoming smaller and skinnier. And she was just very much brown already, the skin, and at the same time very light and brown, like, you know, I believe very much there were many, and I felt her, and now listen, I felt her at, you know, at night at 11 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, not 1 o'clock, at 1 o'clock but I was, you know, awake quite long in the evening. I believe it was like 11 o'clock at night. So she was quite long dead, I believe. But, you know, this is what I feel. I never heard of this guy again. No thank, no nothing. But this is Ingolstadt. I live here in a very weird area. So my new beginning in life will be something very interesting. But this is, I'm not talking yet about that. But you're going to see that on my channel when it's time for it, for this change. So it is like here in Ingolstadt, I don't know if really, you know, a nice education like please and thank you is something that the normal person that lives here actually learns at home. Yeah, anyways. And other examples, for example, you know, I just feel it very much when somebody is about to go, or when they're gone and they are for visit. I also can tell you like 2 more stories, but you know, it's okay. I believe this is not now enough. I wish very much that Queen Elizabeth II really rests in peace, and I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. There are a lot of books about life after death. Also, my own grandma, she passed away many years ago, but when she was alive, she had also a near-death experience. Not also, but she had a near-death experience. I don't know why also. So who knows, maybe you guys, somebody of you had something like that. Just, you know, write in the comment section. I would be very interested how you experience, if somebody experienced. I don't wish that for nobody. I mean, come on, you know. We are all happy and healthy alive, yeah, so yeah. No, but yeah, and my grandmother in the past told me that it was actually nicer than on Earth, but anyways. And just something very important now also, you guys. I had a past life in old Japan, not in old Japan, it's bullshit, in Japan. A past life in Japan as a woman who committed suicide, okay? And the karma after this committing suicide was not easy. It is like you take the problems with you to the next life, and you don't have the knowledge to deal with that problem. You just have to start anew. This is something I experienced, okay? This is my information on that. I cannot say that this is 100% true for everybody. I cannot tell that, yeah? But this is what I experience. Very often we have to be responsible for our stuff. This is what I also wanted to end this, because I know that very different people are watching this video and everybody thinks something different out of these topics. Yeah? Okay. So, cheers. I remind you, if you have any issue and you want to know more information about something that that you see as a problem, or just, you know, want to know what will be and what not will be, or just want to have some help in something, always contact me. Yeah, so you can always really contact me. I just had the urge now to repeat that, okay? Because, you know, these are also, you know, not easy topics here. So I could imagine that people are also watching who maybe have questions, yeah? Or just want to know more about their situation. And now you guys, we do now the speaker card reading, yeah? And now we want to know. Aha, and something last. I'm sorry, something last. I also need to say why I do the speaker card reading is also always when somebody died, they left this new beginnings for the other. It's very interesting. I wanted to go to a certain school. I was studying vocals, yeah? I was studying jazz vocals. Today I'm not only singing jazz. I'm singing, you know, a lot of different things, what you see in my channel. But I wanted to study music, and it was very, very hard to have a place to study. In Germany, there are, for example, 100 people who apply for a music study, and only 2 or so will have a place to study. I don't know how it is today, if it changed or not, but it was in the past, and I had the chance to go abroad to a different country and to study music there. But it happened after my grandma died. Yeah, that's why I also asked, which energy does Queen Elisabeth II leave us? And it was a new beginning in material things, new chances, new lands, yeah. And something like my place to study was also a start for a new manifestation materially. So, you know, when you start a school, you have to move there, you know, all that stuff, you have to learn that stuff, you must be present physically, and so it is just a physical new beginning, yeah? Physical new beginnings are the Ace of Pentacles, very much. And we have to work for the continuation of this physicality, of this manifestation. This is only the beginning, this is just a chance, you know? It's like when you start a school, still the exams are not done. You have to learn for the exams, and you have to, you know, keep on moving all these years, yeah? So it's not the end, it's just the beginning. But still, you need the first chance for a new beginning. And this energy is now open for us. And now, pick a card reading. What personally for you? Still, it is a general reading. So take that what resonates, yeah? If you need, of course, something personal, then you contact me or another reader or whatnot. You know what I mean. But you have the chance that is becoming now more personal, more detailed when you pick a card or just a symbol. The first symbol is this little stone. It's very, very little. This little stone, this is a blue stone. Yeah. When you feel like drawn to this little stone, it's the first reading. The second reading is this here. This is the second pick a card, yeah, the second oracle. And the third oracle will be that one. Again, first, you can pause the video if I'm too fast, yeah? Second, and the third. And now we start with the first oracle with this blue stone here, okay? Good. You have to be patient here. Your manifestations are on the way. Everything is on its way, but you must be patient still a bit. Okay? there are some obstacles. You have to also, Spirit doesn't let you go forward too fast. Why? Because you still have here some problems within yourself. So these are like, this could be sadness or traumata or something within you what you are not daring, what you don't dare to feel, this sadness. You don't dare yet to fully be present in this feeling that you try to hide. You try to maybe try to hide from a certain feeling that you don't want to feel. Spirit wants you to really dive deep into also feelings where you're hiding from, to really feel them, to really allow them to come to the surface. They keep you stuck because you need to get rid. We get rid of something negative when we accept it, when we let it flow through us. When it may come to the surface, you are suppressing something within yourself, and Spirit is saying, you can free yourself from it only when you feel it fully. You are not allowing it to feel that fully. That's why we block you here. Yeah? Now you know. Now you know. Okay? So when you really try to not run away, maybe you're running away somehow. This can now apply to you very much. Maybe not. Yeah, take that what resonates, how I said in the beginning. Yeah, maybe you indulge too much into. Maybe you're constantly listening to music. You're constantly listening to YouTube videos. Yeah, maybe you distract yourself from reality and hiding into a fantasy world. This is an example. Or you eating too many sweet things or something not to feel. With an empty stomach, you can feel better the pain than when you distract yourself with, eating sweet things all the time. This is like running away. Yeah, this is running away. All these mechanisms are like running away. Maybe you are buying too many clothes and you don't wear them after all. After a year, you have the same pieces in the wardrobe still. This is running away. Okay. Because everything what makes us a good feeling can be nice. I don't say that it's bad. But when we use these things to not feel it, what we have to feel, then it's a misuse. It's like a drug. Some of you can even take drugs, yeah, but it's for a maybe small percentage. You can write it in the comment section if it resonates or not, or how you hide. Yeah, everybody has something like that. Sometimes, maybe, I believe. Yeah, and we are not perfect, but this is what I see. But Spirit is working on an ending of a situation here very much, because they want you to have a new beginning, and that new beginning must not be anything physical. It can. So that what you want as a change, Spirit wants that for you too. This is for sure. They are preparing already the transformation of your current situation. For example, when you don't want to change anything and you want to stay there where you are, but maybe you want to change a feeling. Maybe you want to feel better. Okay? Then Spirit is inviting you to allow all the feelings that there are, and you can, have a different life in the same life that you had yesterday, without changing anything materially, but something within you changed. For those of you who want a physical change somehow, and you have an idea what to change, yes, it is working on that. Yeah. Very much, very much. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. So first, you should not hide yourself from yourself. Yeah. Okay. How I explained it. Because, and this is the message, because you will carry yourself and your problems maybe and your unconscious things that you're hiding from yourself also into the new phase. And it will not be a success, not in the way that you think. How the next phase will be. It is a beginning of a more stable, of more stability materially, of more stability of a real grounding. Yeah, a real grounding is not just having stable money, is also being stable within yourself, like, you know, living the life that you really desire and making out of that money. And this is more sustainable than just having a job making money and then the job is gone because it was not really in alignment with you, with your soul. So this is not really grounding. Still it is, you know, an aspect of the first chakra and being grounded because, you know, you're stable materially. But when a job makes you sick, the first chakra is messed up too. Yeah. But this is really a growth of some real stability here. It is a very, very important experience that you do. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. And when you don't change anything, it must change. It must change. So there is really, this is your soul plan, that it must change. But you have to also change your inner beliefs, your inner thoughts, because when you make a physical change and you're not really changing yourself within, then you will get stuck in the same problems that you had before. This is important. What about when you're really working within yourself, you know, meditating more, really being in that quiet space, really feeling all these feelings which are suppressed, all that jazz, yeah? Then the joy is happening here. Woo, then it's joyous. It's up to you. As honest you are with yourself, with your inner world, the more better karma it will be in the outer. And the abundance, you guys. Here is for you guys a lack mindset with money, with maybe health also, yeah? With the first chakra. You should be in contact with yourself, with your mindset, with your mindset. With your mindset. It's your mindset. Yeah. What you must do, Spirit is saying, guys, look, be in contact with yourself, don't hide. This is very important. Also very important is just make the steps which are really safe. When you are not sure that this change is guarantees you enough money to pay all the bills, yeah? You must really see the reality. How much does this change cost, for example? How much would it cost me to make a life change materially. It is also something material. When you want to have, something like a move or so, yeah? Don't make too big steps. Make it really little, yeah? Be always aware where your money is really coming from. Am I stable enough, money-wise, or not? And in this frame, make your change. But don't step too much out of this frame, because this is the danger here. When you do that, it all is gonna be fine, Okay? I love you. Thank you so much. This was your blue oracle. And now, let's, move to the second group. Hello, you guys. I don't know if you watched, my talking before or not. This is your oracle. Thank you so much for being here. Your next change, yeah? Your rebirth, your change. What will happen? How would it look like? Your new material change, yeah. Yeah, I got you. The first card. You want to move, but something is not really moving as fast as you want to, or it will move soon. It still, needs maybe some adjustments here and there. But the move is already, present here. And I need a sip of my coffee. Yeah. So, the happiness, yeah. The feeling of being alive, the fire, the partying, yeah, the friends, the family, the gathering together and everything is there already, but not yet in your present reality. I need some more cards. Yeah, you have to get rid of people who gives you a weird and not a positive feeling. When you have somebody in your surrounding and this person just gives you a very weird feeling, especially when you're a generator and your stomach is telling you that something is off, and your mind is doubting what this is telling you, then shut the fucking mind off. Because you got conditioned, you got suppressed, you got manipulated by very, very toxic personalities who don't want you to move. Get your ass, I'm sorry, but you need here really the tough love, you guys, because your nice life, yeah, your success, okay, everything positive, your nice here future, it is for you too unconscious, because most of the nice cards we got in the reverse, this is so unconscious for you that all of that is possible for you, because you have really the false friends, the toxic partners, friends, family. I don't care. I don't care if it's your blood, the own blood that is telling you that you are too stupid to do something, that it's not possible to go there, it's this or that not, and whatnot. I don't give a fuck, because always, and when you're not a generator, and your stomach is not, so much talking to you or whatnot, when you feel not very good with a person, something you're feeling is weird, but they are friendly, let's say. You are friendly, okay? And you have a good contact, actually, intellectually. but your feeling is off. Don't question it too long. And don't let yourself manipulate it into finding reasons why you go. Just say, look, I trust in me. I believe you are very worthy. I'm very worthy. Look, it's time for me to go. And they are telling you, and I can guarantee that, yeah. And they are asking like, but why? Why you wanna go? What is the reason to go? Can you explain that why you go? I don't understand. I thought we have a wonderful contact together. Then you say, not everybody is logical. I just know I have to go. You're nice. I'm nice. Our time is just over. And so is the reading. For you guys, second file, when you need a personal reading, I'm always there for you. You know? So just write me an email and you get information how to book a reading. Thank you. This is the third pile here. Your new beginning, you guys, and blah, 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 blah. And for the second pile, there is the devil. Okay, they can be very mean, the people. So get your shit away from there. But now we are doing the third pile. Yeah, people can be nice, but nice is not a guarantee for a good human being. It can be even the opposite. Yeah, so sociopaths are so fucking nice too, you know. There are even rumors about Queen Elizabeth II, which are very weird. Who knows, yeah? We just know them from the news. Do you believe the news? Nasty energy. Nasty. Nasty! Get your shit away from there. Third pile. Sorry. I got you here. Third pile. Your new beginning. These are your cards. I have to also let go of the other pile before. But when it was a weird pile, you know. Anyways, this is now yours. There is a blockage, an intellectual blockage. And now you guys, you are from that sort that are overthinkers, right? Could be. You don't see other directions. And we're here very freaking much into an open G center. All directions are open. We can go wherever we want. We can leave always when we dare to. You are blocking yourself with your mind from all the possible very nice directions which could be nice for you. And I know it from my own experience. Sometimes we think something is good, something we think something cannot be good, something we think this or that is the right thing, and then we are into this, and then it could even change, and the opposite is true. When God will. And then sometimes we just need time to understand it. I'm like this. I'm, for example, emotionally defined. There is this long wave till a decision is really, really, you know, ready. Until then, I also don't allow. But you guys are really blocking yourself here, and this is maybe not that. You're too much blocking yourself. Okay. Here will be nicer for you, only if you want to take that as what resonates. But for the majority watching here, would be very nice to have very different friends, super different friends. Different friends who are even working or doing stuff that you think is wrong, only to be open for a new opinion. And it don't need to be that you must do that too. Has nothing to do with you. You are you. This person is this person. But it's just the respect to listen to each other. That would be good for you guys, okay? Because I feel here very much a very stubborn energy. But this stubborn energy is against yourself, you know? This is not... Other people are not interested in the stubbornness. This is blocking just you. Because you're blocking yourself from fun, from happiness, from the party. and you don't understand. Could be even that you guys are even pissed of me, that I tell you that so bluntly. But it's the fact. You're not understanding that the only person that is blocking is just yourself, not the others. And sorry for my ironic tone. It's not against you personally. This is a general reading. I'm just into the energies, you know. Me as a card reader, I'm just telling what I see, what I feel. I know it's very hard not to take it personal, yeah? I love you. And I know that we are all sometimes stubborn, okay? So it is a help for you. Listen to my version of Ironic, Alanis Morissette. I know it's an old song, you know? Listen to it, please listen to it. Pile 3 should listen to Ironic from Alanis Morissette. Just, you know, go to my, maybe when I don't forget, I just gonna give you the link in the info box, yeah? Okay. It's so unnecessary, guys, come on. You're the victim here, because of yourself. The others are not interested in this talking also. Maybe you're not talking even, or I don't know. Or maybe you're not ready to make a decision, and it's okay. Yeah, sometimes we're just not ready yet to make a decision. Okay, but maybe, let's see further. You don't see the abundance in the variety of possibilities. You just don't want to see the abundance when you open up yourself somehow for other possibilities, which are not this what you think is the only way. Are you having any sort of too many definitions in your human design chart? I love you too. Okay, you guys. Some of you are in a marriage which is not very healthy for you. Yeah, maybe it looks nice on paper. I don't know. Maybe there isn't so much money in this marriage and you don't leave. I mean, you know, reasons can be many. I just see that you are bound. For some of you it's a marriage, for others it's just a situation, maybe a toxic job that pays you a lot of money. I mean, we don't want to lie, the devil is money, is a money card. Yes, also, you know, very often shows us money in the tarot. But you have to pay the price for this money. This is the devil, yeah? Yeah, but a person here, a man, or a masculine energy, or any sort of government, patriarchy. Is that a word? I'm not a native speaker, how you actually hear all the time, no? Is blocking your freedom and entering the world. What you can do. Hoping for a better future, because a better future is possible. Do affirmations every day, yeah? Don't expect yourself to be that free as you think you should be or not should be, or I don't know what you think. Make affirmations. I'm free. I am deciding for myself. I am brave. You don't say I'm not afraid. Not is a word we don't use. You just say what you already are. And that is you. I am brave. I believe in myself. I'm capable of living my own life. I can do this. I leave now. I walk now out of the door. And my new life is happening now and I am happy. And this is something you tell yourself in your mind. When you feel safe, you say it out loud. Now these words you are writing on the paper every day, and I guarantee you will meet maybe your fears when this oracle is resonating. You are maybe, meeting your own fears. Yes. And then you meet your own fears. And then you will feel the fears. And the fear is gonna go away. And you're setting yourself free. Yeah? It's so easy. It is so easy. Just, you don't need to believe that. Just affirm every day. You guys, yeah? Some are more blocked of new beginnings. This is what it is. But it's also possible for you, of course, everybody, yeah? Because there is the star, there is the world, there is everything. I believe for this pile, a lot of inner energies, you know, like, it could be also that some of you are even possessed from an entity which is talking bullshit to you, to your own mind. Yeah. The only thing that helps you, the affirmations. And that was intuitively what I said. The cards are confirming it. No space clearing, no contacting other people to, you know, make you rid of energies, entities. Forget the entities. Make the affirmations. This is what is helping you, I promise you. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Free yourself. Everybody, every pile, whatnot, yeah? I love you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the like. Yeah, thanks for sharing the videos. If you need me, you write me, and we are in contact for a reading. I love you.